hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Come and be wine and fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth. That the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were.
Good Sunday afternoon to each and everyone who's locked on and listening. As you come in, share the live. Share the live. Don't forget to share the live. Let's listen to this drop before we continue.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
Yes, again, good afternoon. Very good afternoon. I'm here in the Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics, expecting my two other co-hosts, who is COP, and of course, Professor Wall Street, who made us very proud this week. We have a whole lot to celebrate. So as we await his return, but meanwhile, you can call us here at 973-609-6509. Call and congratulate Professor Wall Street for an excellent performance. Then we got 2 gold and 1 bronze, which is very commendable. But what's most interesting is that Trini won that race that he won the bronze in. So we're still looking good. We're looking good. We appreciate you. Appreciate you. As soon as you get in, share the live. Call your friends. Tell your friends to tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are here on Sunday Talk Politics on WZYE. While we await COP. Here he is. I'm going to bring him in. COP, good afternoon.
Uncle Tommy, good afternoon to you, Uncle Tommy. Are you hearing me clearly?
Claro, like Rio Claro.
100% clear. 100% clear. So how are you doing, Uncle Tommy? How are you doing outside? Outside there this Sunday afternoon?
Very, very good. Very good. Feel pretty good. How about you?
Well, that is good. Trinidad and Tobago, we had a little rainy day today. Ever hear about rainy day and sunny day?
Well,
today we had a rainy day and sunny day today.
That's part of it.
A piece of breeze blow there just now, I say. As piece of breeze blow there just now, I say, oh gosh, what's going on over here? I go outside and raise my 2 hands in the air. The breeze want to pick me up too. I say, put down that arm. Put down that arm, Uncle Tommy. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, we thank God that you're safe.
Yeah, that's important. That is very important. I must be on Sunday Talks, Let's Talk Politics in the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. I must be safe for Sunday afternoon, Uncle Tommy.
Praise God.
If I ain't too safe on a Wednesday, a Saturday, well, it's all right. All right. Everything will be all right.
Yeah,
But
well,
you see the
every day.
Sunday, you see
Mhm.
the Sunday, the Monday, the Tuesday, and the Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I ask Almighty God, the creator of heaven and earth and the master of the universe, for health and strength on those days, especially to be with this village family, the ones who don't like to send a voice, who less like to listen, and don't like to send a voice note. Yeah, I like to be amongst them.
Yes. Let's go to the chat and see who's in there. I think I saw Donna Cocken was in first. Yeah, Donna Cocken was in first. And after
Good
that was
evening to you,
Mr.
Donna Cocken.
After that was Mr. Intellectual.
Mr. Intellectual, good afternoon to you. Who we are in third place? Who get bronze?
Let's see who got bronze. Gail Rasmin.
Gail Rasman, good afternoon to you. Die not you get bronze arm. Caribbean Soul go make a medal for you.
Then we had Clinton Williams.
Clinton Williams, well, you just had to try again, but good afternoon to you.
Then we had Azina Smith.
Azina Smith, good afternoon to you. Azina Smith, send a voice note on WZYE, right?
And then we had Anderson Wilson.
Anderson Wilson, good afternoon to you. And to the whole of the Beatum crew, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon.
Zabaran Ghani.
Zabaran Ghani, good afternoon to you, good afternoon to you. I'd never hear your call. You could send a voice note, please.
Welcome, Zabaran Ghani. If you're new, thanks for coming in. Then Tommy Muhammad.
Good afternoon to you, Tommy Mohammed. Welcome.
Kevin George.
Kevin George, good afternoon to you, Kevin George. Hope you're having a good afternoon.
Vindra.
Good afternoon to you, Vindra. And good afternoon to you, Professor Wall Street, the champion of all champions. To you and your family, your wife, your son, your daughter, your neighbors and them. Good afternoon, Judy Ali. Good afternoon, reporter. Good afternoon, Miss Santa Cruz. You were saying something, Uncle Tommy?
Budram John, Semantic 62.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Let's have a wonderful Sunday afternoon at WZYE 95.9 FM.
Tina Smith.
Good afternoon
Anthony
to you, Mr.
Ford.
Anthony Ford, good afternoon to you.
Candy. The dog. Candy the dog, you're new. Welcome to Sunday Talk Politics.
Good
Tara
afternoon.
Brandon. Sharon Bernard, or Bernard rather. Welcome to Sunday Talk Politics.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening, Mr. Snoopy. Good evening to Mr. Anslim. Well done, Mr. Anslim.
Good evening to you, Mr. Florida.
Good evening to all the callers, all the texters, everybody on the line. Happy to everybody here on Sunday. So yeah, Mr. Anslim, well done. I watch your races on them, so you know, I'm writing up a little song to you, man. You know what I mean? So when you come back, I will surprise you with the song.
All right.
You know, You want a little sample, Mr. Tommy?
Yes,
You want a little
please.
sample? Yeah. So let me just give you the first verse right there. In the early morning light, he lacing up his shoes. Professor Wall Street, ready, he got nothing to lose. With a heart full of passion and a spirit so free, he's the king of track. Just wait and see. And a little part of the chorus says, "Oh, Professor Wall Street burning up the track. With every stride he taking, there's no turning back." So, I write it now, so hopefully I go finish it by Tuesday.
All right. Sounding good already.
So, yeah. So Professor Wall Street, Mr. Anselm, what I mean, so well done. All right, guys, I'll call back to you later.
All righty. Thank you.
Yeah.
COP, you fell off. Come back in. Yeah, so as we wait for COP, let me check the media file to see what I can play for you. So it's a wonderful Sunday. It's November 9th already. Means that time is moving at warp speed.
Y de inmediato la gente del Caribe tomando los primeros lugares.
Pero van de forma parsimoniosa, ¿eh?
Sí.
Van cuidando nada más el pelotón. No van dando su máximo.
Sí, el pelotón de momento es compacto. 6 lo integran. El resto ya empieza a rezagarse ahora sí. De hecho, el pelotón en este momento empieza a dividirse. Los 3 primeros sacándole 1,5 y 2 metros de distancia al resto. Y aquí en la curva empiezan a alargar.
30, 49, male. Should report to the cover for registration.
Los dos caribeños van controlando el pelotón muy bien.
Bueno, creo que son caribeños, ¿eh? Pero no estoy claro. Porque uno me parece que es de Bahamas. El que va en segundo lugar, sí es de Bahamas. Y Trinidad y Tobago.
¡Venga, venga, Sergio!
El Trinitario de pronto el 4.92 empezó a largar la zancada. Y ya le saca buen tramo al resto. Segundo y tercero, interesante. Cuarto también merodeando ahí.
El segundo más alto que el pelotón y lo que ya se fue. Esperemos ver que haya cierre al final.
Así es. Así es. Todavía lo menciona, está en el control y yo sé la distancia que ya ha tomado el de Trinitario con respecto a los demás. Ya están superando al de Bahamas. Y cuidado que lo pueden mandar hasta el cuarto lugar, ¿eh?
Nada más nos controló y dejó que se lo retrasara.
Ya cumplí, compadre.
Ay, déjate, ahí te lo dejo. Son tuyos.
Yo ya cumplí, haz lo tuyo.
Sí, no, muchos se ponen de acuerdo, ¿eh? Unos liebre y otros.
Sí. Pero el que ahora toma segundo lugar agarró buen trote, agarró buen ritmo.
Desde el cierre, la última vuelta,
sí.
Se lanzó.
No sé si le vaya a alcanzar, le está apretando. El Trinitario está bajando un poco la velocidad. No le van a quitar el primer lugar.
Espectacular. En la categoría 65. Con el número 498.
Categoría 65, 800 metros. Entonces, el Trinitario se lleva en el 4.92 el primer lugar. Que vienen también los últimos en la competencia.
4.92, Anselmo Lebón. Anselmo Lebón.
Muy bien. Ahí vienen los últimos. 2 de México, 1 de Estados Unidos. No, falta uno más todavía, más rezagado. Los últimos competidores. Allá viene el último. Pero como dijo el gran maestro, los últimos serán los primeros. Buen cierre. Dando lo último. Dando el corazón. 6:24, ya cruzando la meta.
También por parte de Juan Carlos Castillo de México. Esto ha sido 800 metros.
Señor Castillo ha concluido esta prueba.
Les recordamos, competidores de impulso de bala, categoría 50.
Again, special congratulations to Professor Wall Street, bringing us 2 goals and 1 bronze. Let's give him a round of applause again. Yes, COP. So, what say ye?
Uncle Tommy, sorry about that unprofessional. I say sorry about that unprofessional behavior just now. I had the wrong name in front.
No worry.
So that was the come off there.
Stuff
That
happens.
was the come off there a little bit.
Speak to me.
I don't think he bring 2 gold and a bronze. I only hope that the Ministry in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago recognize that, especially the Office of the Prime Minister recognize that the achievement of Professor Wall Street.
At this stage of his life, he's still winning.
That is not a company, that is not a community race, Uncle Tommy and citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. That is a world championship, That is world champion athletes,
That's correct.
That is senior citizens all over the world. You could enter, you feel you have stamina and the ability to run, you could enter that race. I think that Professor Wall Street make the citizens of this country proud. I think that the government should bring him Trinidad and Tobago. I think that they should bring him Trinidad and let the youths let them go to those schools, all those schools in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and let the children and them see when you eat healthy and you live healthy and you're growing old, you become a senior citizen, you can still be healthy by practicing healthy lifestyle, good healthy lifestyle.
And winning is anytime.
And break record too.
That's right.
And set record too.
That's correct.
You know what senior citizens in this country that running say, wow, he make us proud in this country?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I give him 10 out of 10.
Yeah, we need the media to broadcast it though.
Yes, that is very important. The Ministry of Sports supposed to recognize that, and the government supposed to invite Professor Wall Street and Slim LeBron into the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago to motivate and encourage all those athletes in Trinidad and Tobago. I think that should happen. What do you think, Trinidad and Tobago? What do you think about that? Miss Atlanta, good afternoon to you. And Miss Santa Cruz, good afternoon to you.
Yep, call in and let us know. Number here is
From
973.
Tobago, good afternoon to you. Give them the
Number
number.
here, 973-609-6509. KFC.
Come
Good
on. Rate,
afternoon.
rate Wall
And
Street
look up
from 1 to
to
10.
Professor Wampit, COP, and Uncle Tommy.
Welcome.
We say
Welcome.
congratulations to the Professor Wall Street. He make Trinidad and Tobago feel proud, no
Very
matter
proud.
what age he is.
Very proud.
Showing health and strength. He eat proper, he do the right thing. He win 2 gold medals and a bronze.
That's right.
So I feel Rowley should have done that race too, you know. Because careful to Rowley, he look good for you, he eat good things. He didn't enter the race. He just pass out the baton to small pen. And he glad it plan them. So better you get. You get the congratulations medal or some kind of thing. When you pour the running boost like Wall Street and show your stamina. But I hope the government of Trinidad and Tobago take that when Mr. Washington, that man, to educate the youths and them in sport and activities, like a take out that property. That we were trying to tell the nasty wicked PNM when even man Rowley come by him up there, roll out the red carpet, he portray him and tell him this, tell him that. When he asks him, because you're the activity building for you know. But activity building for the younger generation in the East-West corridor who was in crime and do that sort of mad thing and try to make them away out of poverty. But look at get a scholarship and reach father from Mr. Water Rich. From a man from Kumaka Glavantel.
That's right.
So, and that's what the pressure in the government, the sporting community of Trinidad and Tobago, if the people watch it outside, and same the youth and them up by here on the whole East-West corridor, and have a little camp for them and thing in the end. Let them know running is good and healthy. So Mr. Washington, COP and Uncle Tommy, I look to listen. I look to right now, COP in the house, and Uncle Tommy is in the house, and watch it. Relaxing, he said, may come in later this afternoon. So bless.
Thank you. And blessed to you too.
Uncle Tommy, I sure you can hear me already say, when time Professor Wall Street come to Trinidad, me and he had to go for a run, and I will give him some competition. But I don't want to run with you again, boy. I don't want to run with you again.
you would have also ran.
Yeah, but I don't want to run with him again. You make me pull ligaments and kind of thing. Wall Street could well run.
Yeah.
Wall
He's
Street
very
could well
good.
run.
He's in good
For
condition.
and what you say is 92? 92 years of age?
Yeah.
He can well run. I watch how them Mexican and them 2 Mexican try to keep him in a corner. Why is next one pressing it? But he ain't taking that at all. You realize we look now to put him in a corner and slow him down. And the man just go on and leave the people and them. The commentator came say Trinidad and Tobago good.
True.
But he mentioned Trinidad and Tobago when he win.
Yep.
Yeah. The only thing I vex, I didn't tell Wall Street. When he wins, he's supposed to say, dice for Uncle Tommy and Mr. COP. You know when he win the race? And he say 1 down, 2 to go?
Right.
When he win the second one, he's supposed to say dice for Uncle Tommy and Mr. COP and the listeners in the village. He should mention that, let the world hear that.
Yeah, well.
We will wait until next year when it's a race again.
Yep.
They go wait.
Yep.
But he make us proud, and I feel proud. I feel good to know
I
that
feel good too.
he's a healthy brother. You understand?
Yeah, and
A healthy brother.
he beat younger runners than himself.
Yeah. Yeah. And to know from a young age he got a scholarship for running.
Yep.
And it is and in his senior age, that brother still running.
Still
Well, he
and
Johnny
still
Walker
beating
or what?
people.
Eh?
And
And
still
still
beating
beating
people.
people. He go in competition with Johnny Walker. Johnny
Right.
Walker walking all his life, he running all his life too.
Yep.
Well, all right, nothing wrong with that. I gave him 10 out of 10, but me again him no applause. I gave him a real natural applause for that. Take 10 out
Yes.
of 10, brother. Yeah, you make us proud. You make your family proud. I only hope you make the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago proud.
Follow you live.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Intellectual.
Last afternoon, Uncle
Good
Tommy
afternoon to you,
and
brother.
Same to you, my friend.
congratulations to Wall Street, wherever he is.
Same to you.
I think that he should be given the highest award from the country, the Order of the Republic of Trinidad.
That's a village member. That is a village member. Go ahead, brother. Where me going? Is that voice note? Uncle Tommy? That was a voice note, or? Uncle Tommy, you here? No?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear.
I want us to start a petition now so that we can get the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Good idea.
What we say about that?
That's a
I
great
agree.
idea.
10 out of 10.
Right. So
I agree with that.
That is the next thing on the agenda, right?
I
We're
agree
making a
with that.
petition to ensure that he get a proper acknowledgement of the things that he accomplished.
Yep.
In the name of Trinidad and Tobago, right? It's 2 goals, you know.
2
And a
goals.
bronze.
Yeah. And that is not the first 2
Right?
goals, you know. That is not the first 2 goals in the besides the actual. It had goal before that, you know.
I understand that. But for now, he did it on behalf of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
So we have something now to push forward to.
But not just.
And I appreciate what COP said, that he should come down here and motivate the younger generation.
Yep.
To live healthy lives so that they could reach their old age and still do something like that.
But for the 2 goals, he set 2 records also.
Oh, definitely. So he all the more he deserves a recognition like the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Agree.
I agree.
So we should start a petition today.
I agree.
Yep.
Blessed afternoon, gentlemen. I'm going to prepare for my class now.
All right.
Thank you, and you enjoy the rest of your day.
And take a real applaud. Take a real applaud from me. That's a real applaud. Yeah, Uncle Tommy, I say the Ministry of Sports and the Ministry of Education should invite Professor Wall Street in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, I see that.
I agree.
Deserve that.
I fully agree with you.
This race is no different than Jeremy Richards and Keyshawn Walcott and all the athletes that run in Trinidad and Tobago. Race is race, goal is goal, first is first. Yeah. Bronze is bronze. When you look at the statistic over there, see Trinidad and Tobago, You see that red, white, and black? Well, he win that. And he make us proud.
Stay this call.
You take the call, Uncle Tommy.
Mr. Watch it, COP and Uncle Tommy.
Yes,
I
Casey.
watching Uncle Tom, COP running, no COP, watching running the race. You know that plenty of youths can make one lap? Yeah, because for the last 9 years, the government give me 30 grams and I run and 4-week trip. So that can be slow. So we can't take that to come out of the box. So I want the government to take it in consideration and that Wall Street come down in China to be able to put the summer camp or something now. And I want the summer camp in the stadium down there and motivate the youths and them to eat healthy and run healthy. So we need more sports in the community to know COP and Uncle Tommy.
I agree.
Because too much of the youths and them going astray and sports that is ready to take out their property, make it fine life too. But I know they're going for the break, we just promoting Wall Street with the achievement and with the goodness and uplifting all young everybody. They could do it. So that's my over matter.
Yep.
So after I come in and jam the evil PNM talking about the blueprint we roll out, it was them plan and all kind of plan. You go deal with them after that. Bless.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Uncle Tommy.
Let me take this call. COP, you carry on.
Okay. Citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Come on, let's send some voice note. I want to hear all sending voice note. I want to applauding Professor Wall Street for his achievement. Citizens of this country. Show love, show support, and show appreciation. That is so important to build this program. Let's talk Sunday talk. Let's talk politics. The village family. Where is the village family? Where is the village family? Say hi, say hello.
As soon as they come in, let them share the live. Share the live.
Yeah.
Call your friends. Tell your friends that COP and me, we are on, and we are celebrating the victories of Professor Wall Street today.
And out of 240 so far on YouTube, I keep telling you, just stop listening. Be part of the program. Send a voice note. Applaud Professor Wall Street. Say good afternoon to Mr. COP. Say good afternoon to Uncle Tommy. And let me just do show love by listening. Let me show love too by contributing. I will appreciate that so much. So much, Mr. COP will appreciate that. That is what I come here for. To be part of the program and to be part of you guys. That's what I'm over here for. And I want to see that unification. Take the call, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, Mr. Florida.
Yeah, good evening again, Mr. Tommy. Good evening, Mr. COP, and everyone. Yeah, so the way I want to see you, Sam running the right. I see you running from PNM, you know. It's PNM. You want to slow up now.
Yes.
The man, like when you look back, then you see Rowley, you say, no, easy.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
So, you see, when they see that national anthem start to play, man, I feel like proud.
Pride.
I feel patriotic. I feel like kind of love in my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta understand the anthem.
True surrender to the United States, when true surrender to Trinidad and Tobago. You see,
at one point they were mixing it up and saying you're running for the US.
No, the man said Trinidad and Tobago from radio club.
Yeah,
The man
Yeah.
showing patriotism.
Yeah, but in one
You
of
know what I'm
the
saying?
one of the clips they were saying he representing the US. They were making a mistake.
Yeah, they make a mistake. You
yeah.
know,
One
like
of the
CNN
commentators
propaganda
mentioned that.
Hey, Gonzalez, don't
Yeah, he
play
was
it
happy.
with the spread no rumors and the PNM propaganda and Gonzalez. We ain't dealing with that, you know. But, see, and let me show you something. You see, when somebody living outside in our country for so many years and still have Trinidad in their heart,
That's
you
wonderful.
can tell when you're patriotic and you really want to see the development of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yep.
But I know UNC looking on, and I know that Mr. Hansen has something good coming to him. Because he deserves it, not only for this race, but all what he did in the past. What he did for Trinidad and Tobago. All right, guys, look, understand.
Thank you.
I think this last caller need an applaud, you know, Professor
You think
Uncle
so?
Tommy. Yeah, he need an applaud, you know. That deserve an applaud. Professor Wall Street, the love is not just Professor Wall Street, the love for Trinidad. You know. He's a world educator. He educates people.
Yep.
You know.
Congratulations.
And Uncle Tommy, I know all the voice noters, and I know all of them is be part of this program. You see the ones of them who listen and they say, no, take your leg at Abu this evening. Take your leg at Abu this evening. Because I'm telling all you I want to be part of all you. And I'm telling all you I want to be part of the program with me. Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Uncle Tommy, we do how long again for the break. We will continue going with the achievement of Professor Wall Street. Miss Santa Cruz, good afternoon to you. Miss Uncle Tommy had to help me call some names and them too, you know. I had to write down all them names and them to the whole of Tobago. Good afternoon, Tobago. Suzanne from Tobago and all the listeners of Tobago. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I hope everybody cook a healthy meal today so that the children can be.
Afternoon, Tara Brandon. Of course, Miss Santa Cruz, good afternoon. Vindra, good afternoon. Hey, Beulah.
And good afternoon to you, Mr. Felix.
Welcome, Beulah.
Take Beulah call.
Good afternoon.
Real corner. Good afternoon, Real Corner.
Yeah, I just called to say
good afternoon to you, Beulah.
Mr. Wall Street.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
KFC, good afternoon. If Mr. Wall Street has to come down here to train you, train the guys, the young guys, if there's one thing stop doing, just like Mr. Wall Street, he doesn't do that. Drink and smoke. To live that long life, to be a runner in an old tender age. Well, sorry to say it like that, but if you all catch my drift, you know. So
Yo.
they do that kind of thing, that running at his age is amazing. And to win gold is amazing. And it's all because, again, smoking, drinking, not getting enough rest, drinking a lot of water and things like that. And I see Mr. Wall Street don't play with his health at all. You know, so he could be a good inspiration coming down here and teaching the young people, the young guys, the young youths as well as young girls too, how to, take care of themselves, take care of their health, and reach that age and could still run, could still do things in sports and win gold, and to make themselves proud and their family proud, because you don't really see that so. I just kind of being sarcastic. No wonder Kamala raised the prices in alcohol and cigarette and thing. It's for all of us. You understand? Not just for a few, it's for all of us to take care of our health, because she said it in Parliament. They said it in Parliament. It's health-wise. And if you want to really live a long, healthy, clean life, like Mr. Waltree, that's a good example. That's what we ought to do, all of us. Because, of course, we want to grow old and still have health and strength and not fall ill and sick and depend on people to do things for us. And, I admire him for that. And he's my inspiration too. You understand? So, to all the young people that listening, let us, let Mr. Wall Street be our inspiration to grow older and to live a long, healthy life and could still do things, still work, still run, still play netball, basketball, still do the things that you used to do when you was young, and don't let nobody pull all you down and bring all you down. And I really want him to come down here, and I want Miss Kamala Prasad Bisesta, if they're listening, the UNC, to, what's the word?
Honor.
To honor him when he comes down here with something, to just be an example, an inspiration for young people. He's the best person for that. Well, as I see so far, he's the best person. And when he comes down here, and if he had to lecture all the young people about how to take care of their health and to do the things, that you could do younger, when you get older, you could still do it. I would love to listen to him and really, take notes and follow in his footsteps. All right, I'll call back.
Thank you, Beulah.
Beulah need a applaud too. Beulah need a applaud too, Uncle Tommy. Beulah need a applaud. Give Beulah a applaud. What a contribution on behalf of Professor Wall Street.
Okay, Beulah, take this.
And she speaks from her heart with support and
Call back, West Atlanta. We missed your call.
And good afternoon to you, Miss Atlanta, and your family, your mommy, your daughter, your entire family, the ones in Trinidad here too. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Please call back. I want to see the love and the support. We must show support for the people and them that make our country prouder. We must show support. Unity is strength, and strength is the power. And if you don't have that power, you can never unite together. And WZYE 95.9 FM, we must unite together. That's why this is the Sunday talk. Let's talk politics in the village family. Uncle Tommy?
Fire! 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 Fire!
That's what we bring.
Yeah, that is what Professor Walsh do on the field and the track and field here. But you run good. You have a little maga legs. You have a little maga legs and a little skinny legs, but that skinny legs is like them Ethiopian them runners and them. You know, Ethiopian runners have skinny legs, but that's stamina like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that brother has stamina. Professor Walsh, I don't want to run with you again, eh? And I'm giving your wife 10 out of 10 for early taking care of your health. and motivating you and encouraging you. It's not you, you know. I believe it's your wife that properly hydrate you properly, make you rest properly, sleep on time, get up on time, and motivate you every day to go and train. That's why you're winner. It's because of the love of your family. You're winner. She did a good work. They say it's all about the sleep.
Gordon send a voicemail.
Yeah, play Gordon voice note. I only hope you upload them. If you upload them and it be something sarcastic, and never play voice note and thing on the program again. But I don't think he had that evil in his heart. I really don't think he had that evil in his heart. Play Gordon Joseph voice note.
Jack Gamble. Blessings to one and all. And God for a nice sunny day here in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah? Again, congratulations to my Chumacan friend. Yeah. It might not have been exactly how he wanted everything to go, but that is life. But he could still look back and see what he got is better than what plenty would have gotten. So again, congrats. And yeah, hopefully you would seize any opportunity you get to show people that even when you pass what is considered the youth of your life, 35, 37, 39, you still could do something. The thing is, it will not happen if you are one of those who the alcohol and the cigarette and the drugs is part of your portion. Guarantee you, you will not be able to do any kind of performance. And of course, any medal is a good medal. Of course, ideal is gold. Yeah, and nobody don't win silver. You are awarded silver when you miss the gold. Yeah? And bronze is where you also ran. And you did better than the 20, 15, 10, 9, whoever it is. So they're trying to say, well, you're finishing the top 3. So again, congratulations. And I hope here that this could be a nice platform for you to encourage youth something that, hey, with the right work, not just hard work, but smart work, meaning how you manage your time and so on, you can achieve. Plus, I mean, the government said they're giving a ticket about $250,000 for somebody who win goals. Of course, not at the senior games. I still feel they should give something for that if somebody represents the country. Right? I don't know if it had to be that you have to show which club you're for and, you know, that kind of thing, or if I could just pick up myself and
Uncle Tommy, stop the voice note.
Mr. Tommy and to Mr. Female. Don't play that voice. Don't play that voice.
Usually be training.
Because that voice note are nothing positive. You're talking about 250,000 and all kind of stupidness.
Two government persons that be training as well.
He spoiled the whole show.
One of them is
spoiled the whole show. We be looking for progress and prosperity. He talk about $250,000. He spoiled my whole day, you know. Gordon, you's a jealous old man, boy. That's where he's a jealous old man. Yeah, but I don't know, boy. Just say congratulations and move on now and all this money talk and then come up from.
What say
Uncle Tommy?
What you say, COP?
Uncle Tommy, I want to say my part in this. I in front of this, as I am in front of this camera here, and I have to be responsible. I don't think that Gordon Joseph said anything bad in his voice note. I give him an applaud for his voice note. I don't think he said anything bad. And what I recognize in Gordon Joseph voice note If Gordon Joseph don't talk politics, and we speaking out of politics, and then Gordon Joseph will make a contribution. Gordon Joseph just go in politics for his political party, and many of us just go wrong for we politics. But I don't think that he said anything wrong in his voice note.
Right.
I think he applaud
It's the
Professor
top of the hour.
Walsh. He give him more credit.
It's the
I
top
think
of the
he was
hour.
responsible in the voice note. Many people out there are vexed, but I'm telling only when I in front of the screen here, I must be responsible.
Top of the hour.
Take the call off the top.
Let's go for the top of the hour. And
Yeah, top of the hour.
And we'll come back.
Take a minute and a half now. Play a song, right?
Yes, sir.
Play a song.
Yep.
Yes.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
No more red, no more red, no more red, no more red, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win, we want the brights again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. I'm a fight the fire. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red, 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 no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Let's listen to this voice note.
Good afternoon, Uncle Tommy, COP, Wall Street. Congratulations, congratulations. All the best to you on your winning. And I hope you're not going to stop there, because I'm sure in the next round he'll qualify for higher age group. Oh God, I'm only kidding. Congratulations, you did well. You did very, very well. 2 out of 3 goals, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Congratulations and keep up the good job. Keep it up.
Yes, COP.
Yes, he make Trinidad and Tobago proud. He make me proud. Uncle Tommy, Trinidad and Tobago revitalization plan. Take the call.
Let me take this call. KFC,
Good
go ahead.
afternoon, TOP, Uncle Tommy, and Professor Washington, the Golden Boy. I know you now talk PNM and
You're breaking up.
because when Mr. Washington win the first team medal, he didn't text and say, the Jamaican friend, will you remember when you meeting old people? That was just wrong with
You're breaking up, KFC.
KFC, leave Gordon alone now. Leave Gordon alone.
I think man is that man.
You're in and out.
Because he coming and saying something else now, I'm much kind of friend. Got
KFC, your internet is poor today. Yeah,
You're only
KFC.
breaking up KFC. I'll leave Gordon Joseph alone. I feel he applaud and congratulate Professor Wall Street.
Welcome to WZYE. You're live.
Yeah, good afternoon, Uncle Tommy.
Good afternoon,
Good
my friend.
afternoon, Professor Wall Street. Congratulations wherever you are. That was a marvelous, a majestic performance by you on behalf of the whole country. I'm very proud of you, sir. And good afternoon, COP.
Good afternoon to you, brother.
Oh, I sent my congratulations to Professor Wall Street, but he will be an inspiration to our young people and a true role model for the youth of Trinidad. Right? Given what we have been going through for the last 9 years and 8 months, that was really a majestic performance. Right? Whether it's a Masters Games, whatever, I believe a Masters Games will be a much more difficult route for anyone. You have to be truly gifted and fit. Right?
Yep.
So we dealing with any politics today, or we just sending congratulations?
Deal with your politics. Talk your politics. It's Sunday talk. Let's talk politics.
So let us deal with the elephant in the room. War, Venezuela war.
Bring it on.
I don't know, these PNM people, I don't know. And they're not giving up. They're not giving up. We have no war. All we having is rumors of war. There's no war. And then with our CARICOM neighbors, it's sickening to say the least. We don't have any zone of peace, Uncle Tommy and COP. There's no zone of peace. Why they keep harboring with this foolishness all the time? Now, all of them keep quiet, or they kept quiet under Rowley. Now, I'm going to stay just the time to what I want to say later, right? Now, do you all remember we had a Miss Universe pageant in Thailand?
Yep.
Right, and one of the announcers or promoter berated one of the contestants from Mexico, and what everybody else in all over the world, all the Miss World representatives, we walked out in solidarity with the Mexican, right? Now we have a problem here where all the CARICOM heads, right? They have a different view to our Prime Minister, that the Caribbean is a zone of peace, which is utter rubbish. Because do you all remember Venezuela had an election earlier?
Yep.
And Maduro declared himself a winner when the opposition won 70% of the votes. And he had to flee Venezuela into another country. Anyone of you remember that?
This is true.
All right.
Yeah.
And then they showed us, and it was not AI, where a armored tank ran over the citizens in Caracas in the streets. Where were these
And
same
Maduro.
what I saw, they would have seen that also, not so?
That's right.
So how
And
the hell you
Maduro.
could come and tell me that the CARICOM is a zone of peace? Now if everybody had one head and stood up and said what they had to say to Maduro, Maduro would have to take a different flight. Right? But nobody said anything. And this is the problem I have with these people and them. They're just keeping quiet, they know what is going on and they're not saying anything. Because I want to re-emphasize the point here that Rowley had a CARICOM summit, right?
Yep.
And he was brandishing this talk with these high-tech weapons, right? And that public health issue. He was saying that. So these people don't remember that. They had that here. And added to that, we had record murders after record murders. So how the hell can you side with Maduro talking about zone of peace? I have a serious issue with that. Right? I'll call back other people who are calling.
Good contribution.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Is this Alistair?
Maduro had a vigilante group. We see it on YouTube. Which part they was driving around with motorbike and cutlass and gun.
Let me take reporter.
Brutalizing people. Yeah, take reporter. Good
Go ahead,
afternoon to you,
reporter.
Hello, good afternoon, brother Tommy. Are you hearing me?
Yes, reporter. Good afternoon to you.
And good afternoon to COP, and congratulations to my brethren who people is joints active still, because they know we're getting back younger now, so it's better to keep fit. And that is good. And I want to stay with the real politics today. Now, we are in a situation here that I don't want to make it look like it's politics really. The roads, the city road in the country, supporters of the UNC, let me address these situations to our government to know where and how to operate within the communities and them. Right now, the area, I ain't never doing that purposely because they know I just be the Mova area from Mova to Port spend most of the time. I never know that, and they're trying to see if they can get me to talk about certain things. Now, last night, around about 10:30 last night, and I want to say good afternoon to the young people who vehicle was damaged going down by the Tambon Tree on the Dong Lane, heading west, right? That is east-west on the main road, right where they're doing the HTC housing development. We studied coconut, we studied grapefruit factory. You remember what the grapefruit factory was, Brother Tommy?
Yes. CGA.
Right. In the middle of that road, there by the technology center, there's a walk over there to go across to the Excel Primary School. Okay? Now, to the middle of that road, it have some ditch in the middle of the road where wheels doesn't really rest, and they allow it. But last night, it was a disaster because I had all fallen in the disaster. They sent the video to Mr. Wall Street phone, but I realized he's not in the studio with you all just yet. Now, to the Ministry of Works and Transport, that fall in your garden. That fall in your garden. Last night when I see people darting away, I had also dart away too and not worried. While they darting was tires bursting in people. My tire and all burst too.
Wow.
And to the police officers who saw the two young ladies were there and the area poorly lit. Hardly a lights around there. Right? You all watch the two young ladies and tell them be safe and all the drive off and go on the taxpayers' money. That van you all are driving, that duty you hold last night is we pay you was to stay until the people them roadside wrecking service come to the vehicle. The people them have to take a drop and go somewhere and stand up and wait till the wrecker come back because you, whatever you was doing last night, you couldn't stand up. Right there, right by the flyover there, right by the spot, the grapefruit factory was you couldn't park up there and wait to make sure we move away from there. What it is wrong? Are we not paying attention to what government policies is? Are we just paying attention to find out to bash the PNM for what they already done? PNM is no more. The PNM will never return to office. So what we have to do is build a proper foundation for the government that working right now with us. And if the government not hearing certain things that is going to affect us and will affect them in the long run, such as local election run, they wouldn't know. Because as I tell you all, power get toxic in people's head. Don't care how they tell you, they take power that go to people's head. There's only human. Because if MPs could watch you and carry member you, they carry member you while they get into power, but while they're in opposition, they know you very well. That's a sign of power. So I call on the Ministry of Works and Transport, please fix that piece of road in the middle lane, the middle. Fix it, please, because the hole getting wider, like some big vehicle, wheel went down in there and caused a problem. You will see it on my Facebook page. If you're taking this first on my Facebook page, you will have told me, I don't know for you on Wall Street, I'm going to highlight that area and I promise you all to send you all clips of the situation of the road in the area that I drive in. The whole place mashed up completely. The road and them turning into one lane. There was two lanes coming into one lane and everybody staying quiet, and the purpose why they are staying quiet is to raise back a voice when local election come around to see if they can grab some kind of energy. Don't let that happen. UNC callers, when we see situation that the government had to deal with, I like and the government is going to function and deal with it. The PNM want to get back by the 4th. I will leave space for other callers. Good afternoon, people.
Thank you, the reporter.
Good afternoon to you, reporter.
See, we have to become aware and conscious of the tactics, and the propaganda network is truly in every nook and cranny, as they said. So we have to be conscious and highlight what needs to be highlighted, and we need those who are administering our business to act promptly.
I agree with reporter, but it have a button it with me. Is the whole of Trinidad and Tobago roads bad? The whole inside by me, Uncle Tommy, when I drive out my gate, reverse out my gate, the gallon that I just drive, you know the undershield?
Yeah.
I bust out 3 of that for my gallon.
Right,
you know
right outside your gate.
Gallon. I bust out 3 of that.
And that's right outside your gate.
Out my gate.
Wow.
Right outside my gate. All the roads in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago dilapidated. It's not just reporter, but I give him 10 out of 10 for highlighting the dilapidated infrastructure in his community, and that is how politicians will recognize it need work. But this country, after the neglect of 10 years under Keith Rowley, all them roads and them was fixed under the People's Partnership, and 10 years of neglect under Keith Rowley, closed down the refinery. This country don't have no bitumen again, as how it used to be long time. If we have to get bitumen in this country, we have to import it.
From Jamaica.
Yes. And that is why you see the opposition saying they don't have no money, they don't have no money, they don't have no money. Well, you really have to have money to bring in those bitumen over here. You see Fali and them saying in Tobago, Trinidad never wanted the aggregate over there. They not had large demand for it.
Yep.
I still believe we have to. The only time them roads will be properly well fixed is when we don't have to spend a lot of money to import bitumen. When that refinery up and running, we're going to have our own bitumen. Keith Rowley tell himself and the PNM with Penny and them tell themselves they just closed down the refinery. They didn't understand it's 140 something product they closed down. Even that bitumen is over 14 Caribbean islands all over the country. Roads struggling because of that bitumen. Because they buy bitumen from we at a cheaper price. If you look at the countries throughout the world that is be dependent on our bitumen, so they will have proper roads. Look at them roads in them countries today too. That is why I say in 6 months' time, we need to give this government now the need to patch the roads and them. But I don't believe we have enough resources to buy the amount of bitumen that we have to buy to fix all them roads one time. We have to hold the corporation and them responsible. We have to hold the corporation and them responsible and hold the councillors and them responsible for community roads. Many roads in this country, the corporation, Port of Spain, the corporation had a responsibility. The councillor have a responsibility to go to the corporation and do your job. We don't have bitumen. We could order a little bitumen and everybody to patch road and thing, but to pave the whole of the highways and the whole of community roads and them, we don't have that resources. We don't even have that bitumen. But we have a progressive government that's trying the best. But reporter take 10 out of 10 for highlighting the work. I always say a UNC activist.
Let me take the call. Let me take the call.
In the community. That things that need to
Hold
be
the
done.
thought.
Take the call, Uncle Tommy.
Go ahead, Mr. Florida.
Mr. Tommy, Mr. COP, Mr. Hansom, and everyone. So you remember Mr. COP and Mr. Tommy and everyone, a vote for local government is a vote for reform.
Yep.
They collect the property tax. But what they do with it?
Yep.
What PNM do with it? I understand you have to highlight the roads now. But in 6 months, you can expect every road to pave. But there's important one that needs fixing that people use every day, and they will fix it. But you see, after they collect property tax and they were supposed to give it to the corporations to fix roads and to do drainage and to do for school and for stuff like that. And yet still when election come, they still win 13 seats. Right? So those 13 seats they won, do you think they have a right to complain? No, let me be real. Because they collect property tax, how much millions of dollars they collect, and where the money going. They had a whole year to deal with that property tax for local government reform. And the road never was fixed. Where the purpose was is there. But they still win 13 seats. 13 constituencies still believe in them. And now, they want this UNC government in 6 months to do everything under the sun. When they should not get 13, they should not get 13 seats. They should not even get one. UNC should have had to give them one just to be in opposition. So you had to ask yourself, do a majority, and then they have a talk over 100,000 people didn't vote. So what that means? So what you're trying to say? So when PNM was in power and wasn't fixing anything, everything was willy-nilly. It's a dangerous part of the road, of course, and it needs fixing. But you can't expect everything on one way to fix at the same time. You will have to go in sections. Because let me be real, everything that UNC doing, the PNM money saying, where you get any money from? Where you get any money from? So PNM already know there is no money. But it will fix it, but it will take some time. And what drivers have to do right now, you have to take precaution in the road. You can't extend and instead of driving 60 miles per hour, drive 40 miles per hour, drive 50 miles per hour. You have to sacrifice something for something until it fits. Look, even up here, all the roads perfectly paved. But you think when the road clear, I will mash down and want to go 80 miles per hour? No, I won't do that, even if the road's fixed. You have to take precaution until the road fits. You see, sometimes people have to understand you have to sacrifice certain things in order for things to get done. And Mr. COP, I understand what you're saying about Mr. Gordon, right? I ain't talking about Gordon, but let me be real. For a person to represent a country in a competition, and you're representing the red, white, and black, it has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with gold, silver, or bronze. It has nothing to do with that.
No, hold on.
I don't care if you come last, I don't come if you come second to last.
No, hold on. What he was saying.
The most important thing is that determination to make it to that level to run for your country. That is all I'm saying.
Mr. Florida, the COP want to engage here.
Yeah, sure.
What Gordon was saying, you see, just as how it have a price of $500,000 for Jeremy Richards for running for the country, you see, just as how it have a price for Keyshawn Walcott for running and getting goal, Gordon Joseph was mentioning it should have a price too for Professor Wall Street for running for Trinidad and Tobago, because every athlete that run for Trinidad and Tobago, the Ministry of Sports have a prize for them. So he was mentioning that it should have a prize too for Professor Wall Street for getting gold. No. That is what he was saying. That which party bringing the money thing in it?
No, he wasn't saying nothing. He wasn't talking about that thing. He said, he was talking. Here what God Joseph was saying. He said, when you get a goal, you get $250,000. You don't think never put that down as a threshold? You don't think never put that as a threshold? That is what they give now, where they could afford to give. But what I'm trying to say is that
and what he's saying is that
it's beyond country, don't forget the money part, and don't forget that. Look, let me tell you something. If they give Professor Wall Street a chance, all right, we don't want for this. You know, Professor Wall Street will say, give me the building. Give me the building. And let me get the professor to Wall Street building. And I could guarantee you that. He don't want no money and he don't want nothing. He want that building. All right, guys, look on this one.
You see right in the back of me over here? Right here, Uncle Tommy?
Yes.
He had to give me that bronze medal. I had to put that bronze medal right in the back of me here.
I hear you.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
hear you, brother.
Uncle Tommy, citizens of Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, let me take this call.
Yeah.
Caller, you live on Sunday Talk. Paula, you're live.
I'm okay.
Go ahead. Make a point.
I just have one observation.
Go ahead.
Right. I think when you all formed this station, it was to promote the UNC. Right? You have distractors calling the program, and we're not really actually showing up what the UNC is doing. I think you all getting sidetracked. We need to promote UNC, not keep talking about what the PNM had done and what they done. Bring into a new era. Our prime minister is moving forward. But somehow I think we all stuck. The program's supposed to push UNC agenda. Like it or not, that is what the program to do.
And what agenda you
see? You make some good points as Professor Wall Street don't want no money prize or anything. He need the building so that he could leave a legacy. Do you agree?
I agree.
All right, thanks.
But let me ask you something now. Wait. Don't go.
Elaborate.
Tell him to go. He gone?
Elaborate left.
Labra, I think this program is a program that pushes the UNC agenda. Everybody here, full 100 United National Congress supporter. So according you and the owner that what you want, if you want to push the UNC agenda more, I think you should call the program more. Tell family and friends to call the program more, and that will be good. But this program run with the love and the passion and the respect for the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Persad Bissasa. But Uncle Tommy, the Trinidad and Tobago Revitalization Program, what you think about that? What you think about this revital? You have any of those clips on them?
No, I didn't get any of them converted for me to play.
All right, Professor
Walsh. But it's a great idea. But it's a great idea, though.
What an idea! What a development! The type of development I seen if this government could accomplish that, because it will not accomplish in 5 years. It will be 50-60% accomplished. Could do these things in 10 years' time. What a beauty Trinidad and Tobago will be. Take a call. Take the call, Uncle Tommy. These people them don't like to hear me talk.
All right, let me take this call. Yeah, it's
good afternoon, COP. Good afternoon, Mr. Washington. And with Professor Washington. I know Mr. Labre, what I said is a UNC program. Yes, it's a UNC program. Look, we look out for the blueprint of with the government doing. We had a fan of a tape. That's supposed to be advertising here because we doing the work at the UNC. So we just coming and talking and loving up the UNC and we looking out for like good thing the government doing. So we can go and add and show up all them blueprint and all them things, all them nice buildings they want to build and divide it, bring the country to our first one. I think we said we need ads and we need things on this program too to show the good work at the UNC doing. We just come here to talk for free and promote nothing for free. We want to people see what's going on with the country, with the government to be support on this program too. Right, Doctor and listening. Bless.
Thank you. Thank you, KFC.
Uncle Tommy.
What's he? Yes, sir.
For over 40 years, the PNM had a Port of Spain development program. And for 40 years, nothing was successful in it. They leave everything just so. Take the call, Uncle Tommy. These people them don't like to hear me talk.
Let me take this call. Let's hear what.
Don't like to hear me talk.
Keep it for over 40 years. Caller, you live. Reporter?
Hello?
Yes, reporter.
Understood. And to the caller, the foreign caller, understood. I've understood everything you say, but I want to share this now. Now, the government every day met certain things in place, and I appreciate what they are doing this far because the post office in Mova, they are at a pace building it back. I applaud that. I applaud that. The school, the lower Mova, the market school, that school is moving, but it's not moving as fast as the post office. But the government still has things going on around there. Now, the road situation that we are speaking about is just maintenance. It's up. It looks like something, and you hear me talk about the red and blue truck. You see the red and blue truck that is moving with that contractor? That contractor, I want the government to look into that contractor and find out why they are so rigid in digging, and they're digging in places where the community is questioning why they're digging there. Look and past the street. You mash up past the street on the main road. You mash up the back road part and leave it there with a permanent leak. It's permanent. You make the road smaller. The vehicles are coming out and past the street. You have to be careful with the people coming up on the back road because the only space you leave on the back road to come up on now is closer to the corner on the past the street coming out from by Melrose Grove Street, trying to create problem in the community. So the government have to watch that piece of politics. That contractor is a contractor they inherit from Rowie and them. That contractor with the red and blue trucks. That is the damage control throughout the area. All up in Mount Hope, Pitibou, Champlain, San Juan, Santa Cruz, all these areas. They keep digging up the areas for what reason we don't know. And there's no improvement in water right now. There's no improvement because what the government have to do right now is just turn the water on certain time and that's that. Because the pipes already there. Why you all are digging up the areas and making the road impassable? And I call in again on the supporters of the UNC, the bloggers, the callers, the people who support, put it in the public domain. Don't fight to put it there because the PLM could only make noise. They have no power. Right now, the people are taking on the main media houses like CNC3 and the TV6 and nobody is taking them on. Nobody not taking them on. Let me just surround this lady, Ms. Kamala Prasad Bissessa, give her the strength, give her the courage, and let me keep pushing this country in a direction to keep the PNM mum. Because I'm telling you, the PNM did not come out of government to stay out of government. They are pushing themselves. They are going to create some heinous bacchanal in this country. And that is why I'm glad the United States is around and looking and keeping things under a certain order. Notice this opposition have citizens of this country supporting Maduro, you know. When a man tell me he supported Maduro, and when I turn to him and tell him about the general election, Maduro stop and continue with power, he acting like he never even hear that. Like because of these media houses didn't push this information. There's people like Mr. Wall Street program, the Ground Report, you go hear it on Corridor Transformation, you go hear it on The Observers, you understand? These are channels, and I want to say this too. Government must put back the machinery in place that they used while they were in opposition. If you have to put them on a payroll from all their salary, that's how you create the Children Life Fund, create something for that machinery, because let me tell you, without that machinery, the PNM is going to try to get that propaganda throughout every house. It's the propaganda, and I wish that every time we have a program, you always play Mr. Gonzalez with that propaganda statement. Every time a PNM caller call, I wish they play that right after. And I want to say good afternoon to Lennox Smith and the Ground Report. I will respond to the Ground Report because I listened to your last program. That was Friday. I listened to the program. And so we'll play up that tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a nice program. I wish plenty people look onto the Ground Report tomorrow morning. Blessed afternoon to everyone. Bye.
Thank you, reporter.
Thank you, reporter. Thank you, reporter. You have any voice note, Uncle Tommy?
Yeah, one came in here. Let's see. I know Mr. Florida doesn't want me to play any voice note from this particular person, but let's hear what he says.
Understanding is something that they don't sell in grocery or at the side of the road in a bottle. You just have to develop the little that God gave you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, else you will go left all the time on a right turn. Kunji, thanks for trying. You are not one that I endorse in most of your politics, but you understand to some extent the point that I'm making. Right? That once somebody represent the country, it shouldn't be well done, okay, right, or even give you a plaque or a piece of thing. Right? Because the piece of thing or the plaque, it can't go in the gas stand. You can't go with that in the grocery and say, look, I want 2 pounds of sugar for my grandchild. Right? So the point I made was that this could be an incentive for young people. The government has something in place that was established there, I think, by the PNM. I haven't seen anything from this present UNC government to change it. So that means it still holds that I think is 250 for gold. But I haven't seen or heard anything for the seniors, the senior games. It is there for the normal athletes and them, Olympics and Pan American and all these different things. Oh gosh, but when you're 6.5, but you can't try and despise it sometime, boy, or disguise it. Sometime, boy, everybody have to know your business, boy. Gosh, boy.
Mr. Intellectual.
Good afternoon again. Yesterday's the thing I just can't understand. You see how wicked them people is?
Yep.
Then again, it's propaganda right through. He said the PNM introduced that. Which part in this Trinidad we live in, boy? And guys, the man that said that he don't like.
Mr. Intellectual, is the PNM introduced that?
Is Anna Roberts and them who do that? Them who introduced that for elite athletes. He sort of want to give the UNC no kind of credit.
Yes, that is fact.
No matter what Anna Roberts do or say that he business, right? But the truth is Anna Roberts and them who introduced that for elite athletes, and then he talking about the PNM do that. What not thought to say it all like?
Oh God, let me go with the development program, man.
They never do nothing for no athletes and them in this country. Anyhow, bless you,
okay.
Let me you see that fighting among Gordon and this one. Let me done that. Let me go with the revitalization project now. The development that we've seen taking place in the country. Let me don't go with this tugging and fighting. This is a village family, man. If we are one bastard child, we can't treat we bastard child. Every day we go beat him up. And God Joseph know how to interfere with them. I feel he do that for spite. God Joseph, behave yourself, man. And leave them alone, man. You took the people. Oh gosh. Think they call Uncle Tommy.
Call going, but as Miss Santa Cruz left a voice note. Let me hear what she says.
Good afternoon again, Uncle Tommy, Wall Street, COP, and to everybody out there. So, Brian Manning jumped out his skin now to say that the UNC should apologize to his father because he stole the father idea. An idea is just an idea, you know. It's who's going to implement it. But you are reading an interview, and he said that is not so. Those are not Manning plan. But you see, everything that the UNC comes up with, it was PNM own, and we were going to do it. It's only woulda, coulda, shoulda with the PNM. Just like when the partnership was going, suggested building the causeway in Carenage. Oh, that was our plan. And when we get back into office, we are going to build that. Build what? I'm sure they didn't fix a pothole in Carenage. Let's build the causeway. And now Brian Manning coming to talk about they should apologize to his father. But Patrick Manning's ambition was only to build the church in Guanapo and to build the diplomatic center because his head was very high up in the sky. And Rowley own was in Balizé House. They had no ambition to do nothing else for the country. Right? Yes, he might have had ideas, somebody say no. So, okay, 10 years that PNM was in office, and they probably said they were going to do things to acknowledge Manning and whatever. What did they do? What did they do? I am telling you something wrong with these people, you know. They have no shame. Brian Manning has no shame to come to say that UNC stole his father ideas. Now, where did he get those ideas from? He dreamt it. Dana and the sidekick give it to him. I don't know why sometimes they don't just keep quiet rather than opening their mouth and removing all doubts. Thanks a lot, guys. Good afternoon again, Uncle Tommy, Soapy, and Portia, and everybody out there. Soapy, I beg to differ. When he come here with this nonsense, the 6.5, because he belonged to the other 6.5, but you don't hear him talking about that, right? When he come here with his lies, his half-truths, his innuendos and propaganda, because we know he's one of those that Marvin was referring to about the PNM established. That established what? Who just gave Nancy Crawford the house? Who just gave that
Keisha
boy Keisha Walcott is his name? The house and a big package. But he always talking about 6.5. He tried to make his 6.5 look good when they were looking like chopped liver. So we have to correct him, COP. When you want to come here with this person who's smart, we have to correct him. Thanks a lot.
Uncle Tommy, you know what?
Yep.
You know what I recognize? You see, I am as a caller, and
Reporter calling back.
as a talk show host over here, it's completely different. Take the call, Uncle Tommy.
Yes, reporter. No, it's not reporter. Caller, you're live. Caller, you're live.
Yeah, Uncle Tommy, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Me, Uncle Tommy?
I can hear you.
You hear me now clearly?
Clearly.
Right. No, I now understand why God do get so much abu. Right? He made a statement that was false. The PNM implemented the award for the athletes. Now, I listened to Anil Roberts some time back, and he was stating that PNM cut the funding for sport, which is correct. Now, when Keyshawn Walcott won gold in 2012, he was awarded $1 million by Kamala Prasad, the Prime Minister, in the partnership government, right?
Yep.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yep.
Yes.
He was awarded $1 million in cash.
And a house.
In addition, that he got other incentives, but he was awarded $1 million by Kamala Prasad, and she extended that credit also to our first gold medalist, which was Casey Crawford.
Right.
And he accepted that also, right? And when the PNM came into office, they cut down the funding because what they told the people, the same old story. They don't have no money, right? No money, so they cut the funding. But for the Olympics, they have a schedule, right behind, right? The world championship, it goes down. And then for the character game and things, it will be the lowest. So he's only talking a set of crap. I think he deserves another boo, you know. Yeah.
I'll see to it that he gets it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nah, don't give him no boo now, man. Don't give him no boo now, man. We're going down that road. Uncle Tommy, that revitalization project. Listeners and followers, let me be on that now.
All right, let's take this call. We'll talk about revitalization. Go ahead, caller. Caller, you're live.
Oh, I don't really like us. I'll call back.
Okay.
The guy who speak about the war about Venezuela and peace. The only time it will have peace in the Caribbean is when Donald Trump do his work and he leave and go home. That is when Trinidad and Tobago will have peace. But with so much of corruption and drugs in and out of our country and all over the Caribbean, it could never be peace. That is peace of wrongdoing. And in wrongdoing, it could never have peace.
True.
Do your work, Donald Trump, and then leave the Caribbean in one piece. In one piece. I admire the revitalization project and them. If this country, if the United National Congress, headed by the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bisasa, could get 10 years and we see that development, PNM could never come in power again. Why it is every business sector in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Chamber of Commerce, SABGA, all the business people and them in this country say that is a brilliant idea. And Trinidad and Tobago must think big. Shoot for the sky and achieve. You know the only people them condemning that is the PNM. Take the call, Uncle Tommy.
All right, let's take the call. Caller, you're live. You're live.
Good evening, Uncle Tommy and COP. Now, Uncle Tommy.
Yes.
Good evening to you.
My esteemed political leader, the Honorable Ms. Kamala Prasad Bisasa, FP, put out a development plan to show the nation what we intend to achieve in the 5 years and beyond going forward.
Right.
So now, the PNM, all the PNM know, and I can say plain now, without any fear, they know how to thief. Because you cannot have 17 billion US dollars, right? Together as you have 11 months covered for import. And then the Heritage and Stabilization Fund, 5 billion US dollars, what interest add-on and no deposit to it, but a cent from Browley in 10 years. Right? They deplete that like a dose of salt. And they take out every single cent. And all the ministry had a overdraft remaining to spend $500 billion. They eat up all of that. He covered out with truck graph and show you how he thought it out of the Tommy.
Wow.
And it takes 10 years to deplete that. And then when they accept just before election, what the foreign reserves look like to cover import, in their dance and he dance, I don't know what that the madman dance. And you know what they say, the cover? The Heritage and Stabilization Fund money. Huh? But let me see now, when Trevor Farrell, the governor committee after COVID, to move the country forward and to develop it. The first thing they do after Farrell put his proposal to the road to recovery from COVID, Farrell went on his own on a private Hannick and Rock. They come with East Port State Development. They moved 2 or 3 people from it. And then you still see that they do nothing. The only thing, Brian Manning, we teach you for an idea. You know what we teach it from? Because if you remember a fellow named George Humphrey, right? You would have known that Indigo Martin, right? They're going and reclaim land coming on the foreshore and make islands and do all these projects and coastline development, the rural area and the coastal, and develop the land, claim it, and put plant and machinery and this. How do you think the Galiota Point port come about, Brian Manning? All they do nothing. Maybe $100 million deal clouded your mind. That is your plan. The Bombardier ship, they're going to buy, understand, $500 million for a rapid rail feasibility study. And when they expose them, they get a refund on the Bombardier jet price. All it was on tyranny because of what? Political entity. Or they never develop this country to bring in foreign investors. Or they red 4 vote for Tobago. And up to now, they know which the people and where the address is. That development. Tobago hoteliers, or they had a separate Tobago tourism. How Tobagonians boarding after 6 months that tourists are coming. All these tourists is what them people want to have. Oh, they're really good enough. Oh, they're really good. But I want to tell you, Brian Manning, you see, just as the calendar have an expiry date, Maduro days are numbered. And just as how all your debate office, all they try to disrupt, try to overthrow by a palace school, a coup d'etat, or whatever they call this trip. Because Paris don't say, you have war here, right? And I only feel like the war they're fighting for, right? I'm looking at. And I want you, Brian, to say how much upgrade and what is this? The set modernization at the Petro refinery, or the father leave it dormant. And all as the oil price went up, he had 52 different companies to take out the money. And that is it. And Malcolm Jones, I want to invite your family. Tell me now, I feel I have to apologize to the country. But you see, when you see real public and private investment taking place for the people, not like what they do with the health, the Ministry of Health building, and put money in private people more, rent to own. So you see, and not like a building in the West Wing in the Port of Spain hospital, they not shell, and yet still leave it empty. Uncle Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and COP,
Yep.
they tell Brian to take 2 leaves of Balize flowers and rub it where the monkey put the nuts.
Plenty people still trying to figure out. Uncle Tommy, plenty people still trying to figure out where the monkey really put her nuts. Plenty people still trying to figure out that. Uncle Tommy.
Top of the hour.
Yeah, top of the hour. Wow, take a minute and a half, Play a song.
Call back, caller. Call back.
Are you going on top of the hour? Call back. Uncle Tommy play the gypsy song,
I can't find it in this.
Oh, Professor
thing
was
that
all them thing.
Yeah, I had to come out of here.
Yeah. Well, play WZYE song. Later
All right.
rest. Later
Yeah.
rest.
Later rest.
Yeah. Come on.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Reminder
that the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. Petrotrain workers say the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here, security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every pipe must have water. Five, roads smooth as six, provide people with work. UNC ain't making jokes. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say PNM dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say PNM dead. Some of the members say the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. PNM dead. Tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the wake. No more ice cream and cake. PNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all less. One, UNC on a mission to to correct the school system 3, end poverty and clean up TNT 4, speed up the housing process 5, lower taxes 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say PNM dead, Petro train workers say the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury, corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security, PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead, even the 1%ers say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying, funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving, PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say PNM dead, social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain, Scarborough to put a spin, inside sources say PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say PNM dead, police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady, the casket closed and the hearse ready, read the red eulogy, PNM dead, dead, dead.
Yes, COP, we're back.
Uncle
And the number here,
Professor Wall Street and Mr. COP say I'm dead. Go ahead, Uncle Tommy. I'd like to put in that part.
the number here is 973-609-6509. Those of you who wasn't able to take a call because of the top of the hour, you can call back. That's 973-609-6509.
And good afternoon to the 350 something on YouTube. Good afternoon to you. Make sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. The Village is live with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and Mr. COP is live. Be part of the program. Welcome to the Village Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics. Uncle Tommy, Brian
Yes,
Manning just need to shut up. Brian Manning just need to shut up and go in the gym. Go in the gym and be a much more healthier person rather than a callous, vindictive, and deceitful citizen of this country. If you had any respect for yourself, you will understand citizens of this country vote for you and make you a minister. Have some respect for them. Apologize, say, Father, for what? For wasting our money? For bad spending our money? And talking about Kamala take and the UNC take your father idea and they should apologize for that. Check your health. Watch how big and fat you're getting. You was an athlete. You used to play basketball. Now today you can't even play lawn tennis. Ask yourself why. Vindictive people that have no respect for taxpayers. This be obese. Why don't ask Keith Rowley to apologize to your father? And Keith Rowley say, anybody put you out of parliament and the person who put him out of parliament, today they regret it? Who he was talking about? Why don't ask Keith Rowley to apologize to your father? Watch the picture when Keith Rowley, when your father, Patrick Manning, went Port of Spain to applaud Keith Rowley for becoming leader. What's the condition of him? See if Keith Rowley, if that is the person Keith Rowley went Likato for, because Likato have the most obia. Keith Rowley said it. You spent 10 years under his government and you are actually one day to apologize? Because the UNC bring a development, a revitalization development plan. That is your father own? I think the coffin was your father own. That is what I think. To hear these people and them tell the citizens of this country where you was getting that money to buy taxpayers' building. You feel I afraid you? You spent 10 years, 5 years in office. And you can accumulate or get somebody to lend you or bank to lend you over $100 million. You need to explain to the population about that. Or go in a gym. You and the next fat one. And that Google program. All you need to go in gym and exercise and get yourself healthy. That's all you need to do. Get all yourself healthy. Rather than to come with controversial, conflicted views and topic to mislead a population that is struggling already. And why they're struggling is because you all was in office, Brian Manning. All you have the roads dilapidated. All you have the schools in a mess. And you want the government to apologize if I taken his vision. For over 40 years, the PNM had a development vision. And they execute nothing for close down the refinery. That's supposed to bring the resources to execute that their accomplishment. If we achieve those things under this government, what you all going to do? The most all you can do is condemn it. All business sector in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, AmCham, all business sector, give that project 10 out of 10. SABGA, they say one of the best things to see is this government thinking and setting goals to develop this country, to broaden the horizon. When you broaden your horizon, the country benefit. The future of the country benefit. If you don't want to benefit, Barren Manning, and your pestilence in the PNM, that is you all business. You can leave the country or you can go to Venezuela and live. All you're interested in is the fat of the land. All you're interested in the fat of the land, and it's showing up in all your body, in all your image. It's showing up. Take the call, Uncle Tommy. I tell you, these people that don't like to hear me talking now.
I'll take the call.
Take the call.
Go ahead. Go ahead, KFC.
Hello?
Go ahead, KFC.
Well, it's PNM plan, PNM only make plan, and never come to materialize. And it's plan. It's something good. Even Sapa, even and Rolly, get it best man, see to get rid of Brahman and father. When Lekito close to me, you know.
You break up. You're muted.
Sure, I ain't going to like the plan and minister sure. Why have those people beat up? That's on nursing street. They never try to offer plan and down there. You don't feel last then go over boy, no, they develop beat up and still have to give it one of the biggest supermarket called LB supermarket. The Labas. So the next plan of doing it, then a 5-star hotel to the homeless and them right in out of the city. So I didn't take that building and build it somewhere outside the city. So that is the plan. But I got when the plan is see the still down by the waterfront down there, clear all them old shack and down there and extend the port. You want plans for the city, because since Goros Island boy, I was telling you, I'm looking to move from Silatan. Growing up, you know. I see people rushing to build big house and all the kind of thing there, and none of them have no deed. They can't go to the bank. They can't even bill somebody, one of their family, they get in trouble. So they will make out to press and show up on the black brother. If mama that small bottle get more money than them would have make out there, would have there, you know. So all that while children look at those sort of plan there and all long by the lights all down to the land of shack, clear them out. Let them develop this country, make this country come on our first world country. Because we play with oil and gas for donkey years, and we're supposed to be fighting back and digging in the barrel now and fighting for scrums. But they don't only money. They give all the friends and family, they give Pagat and Ragat all of the money and the skyscraper in the United States of America, and they gladly citizens of Trinidad they go. We get the money to develop the country. We don't care about PNM plan. PNM money plan. We come with the government for 5 years plus and more, you go fix it. And develop the country to the younger generation are coming. Yes.
Yes, COP.
Uncle Tommy, white businessmen, foreign businessmen, is to register company and say, let's go Trinidad, man. They say, what are you going to Trinidad for? They say Trinidad government, they just like white people to give us a contract here, contract there. We make millions of dollars and come and build fancy house in foreign, eat fancy food and drink fancy liquor. Trinidad government so stupid. The PNM they're talking about from 1956 to now. You know how much white millionaires they make? All our resources from this country, most of them going in foreign businessmen pocket under the PNM. Uncle Tommy, why 13? I classify them as pestilence. Why 13 pestilence that say they're in office with not one better for this country? When you're in office from since 1956 in this blasted country. You do nothing. A government come in power and say, oh, look what they're doing, you condemn it.
Let's take the call.
Take the call, Uncle Tommy.
Caller, you live. Caller, you live.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead, caller. Connectivity issues. Caller. Caller, your internet giving trouble.
Yeah. Let him call back.
Yeah.
Uncle
Call us
Tommy,
back.
not because you're in opposition, not because you're in opposition, and you see development taking place in your country, you will condemn it.
True.
Take the call, Uncle Tommy.
Caller, you live.
Yeah, I got cut off. You hear me now?
Yeah, now it's better. Before your audio wasn't working.
All right. I said I want to compliment the PNM. You know, there's a old saying, who the gods wish to destroy the first and the mad?
Yep.
Right. Now they all admitted the admission of their own guilt. That where the UNC go find the money. So they bankrupted the country, not so?
That's what.
Nice. So this is my contribution here. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
And they call all right. They bankrupt the country. We call him, but did it his way. He did it his way.
Yep.
And every one of those PNM ministers and them supporting a finance minister doing it his way by destroying the country, destroying the blasted country. And those 13 pestilence cannot recognize that. I want to ask those 13 pestilence, why you all don't want development in this country? Why you all don't want better roads and better schools and better hospitals? Why you all don't want a next university in this country? And a children hospital? Why you all don't want better homes and better sporting facilities and infrastructure so that the future of this country will benefit from good governance. Why the hell you all don't want that? What type of human being doesn't want the country to be developed? Especially when they're not using all your money. They're using taxpayers' money. Penny is not your money. Imbert is not your money. Marvin Gonzalez is not your blasted money. It's not none of your 13. It's not all your money. It is taxpayers' money. Why the hell you all don't want our government to use taxpayers' money and spend it the right way so that the future of this country will benefit from taxpayers' money? Why the hell you all don't want that? Why? To make you, because you want your friends and family become richer? One minister, brother, benefit over $4 billion. Today, them properly wealthy. The children wealthy. And you all don't want the poor and the needy to inherit nothing in this country. And only condemning the government that want to take the resources for the future to benefit. Why they don't want that, Uncle Tommy?
Because they want to keep it out themselves.
Look at this Trinidad and Tobago National Revitalization Project. Watch the videos. Why only don't want something like that for this country? But communities killing out each other, borderlines. That is what you supported. That is what you all create. Why is you all, for all the years? Today the little child from the Beetham constituency can't go in Lavantil. From Stuart Young constituency can't go in the Beetham. That is what all you create. Brian Manning, your party create that. And all do what development. Look at what this government saying they want to do. In 6 months they're in office. Them spend $600 million, $600 billion. You all spend $600 billion and we see no achievement. This government had to struggle and create ways to build this economy, to achieve their agenda, and you all just try to distract it. Where they're going to get the money? The same place you was going to get the money, Brian Manning. It's the same place they're probably going. Take the call, Uncle Tommy.
I take the call. Call, are you live?
Hello.
Yes.
Labre here again.
Yes, Labre.
I want to ask. Hello.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to ask COP. Is Paris building still being supported by the UNC? They're still paying rent, especially the NIS building in San Fernando. And this whole issue about the propaganda, it is to cover these past ministers' track, because Lavantil beat them. All these people still rely on handout. They have a mindset that the PNM set them with. So Lavantil beat them. They will always remember the slave masters. Look on and listen.
Thank you.
The PNM create destructive community. Community with no facility for the future of that community to engage yourself in. Go in all the PNM constituency, Brian Manning. Go and you'll see the lack of infrastructure. But poverty, that is what you see. Dilapidated infrastructure. Young boys and young girls are a struggle for themselves. Those are the people that you all continue fooling. And it must have a time for it to stop, Uncle Tommy.
Yep.
It must have people in this country to tell them, hush them out. and let good prevail in this country. Wrongdoing must prevail all in life, Brian Manning. The way how all you govern this country, if your mother and father did bring you up that way, it would have been hell break loose home. Why it is only what parents to bring up them parents only want to bring up all the children the right way, but they don't want to do the right thing in the country. Uncle Tommy, if we could accomplish those goals that the UNC set out, Uncle Tommy, in 10 years' time, you'll see a different picture of the city of Port of Spain, a different picture in San Fernando, and a different picture all in that select areas of them. You will have sport tourism in this country. You will have medical tourism in this country. You will have more education facilities where the CARICOM and the Western Hemisphere could come in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago and study English. Why you don't want that? Uncle Tommy, when you have a government come in power and setting goals like that, we must be proud. Even though you are PNM and you're educated, you have a responsibility to watch that project and think, and you will know if it's right or wrong. But how could a project like that could be wrong? You bribe people in the PNM. Don't condemn it because you're a PNM. That is not the definition of your education. All you young PNM people, watch it and judge it. Don't let those pestilence and them judge it for you and twist your mind. Just to put back a party in power that abandoned the country. Uncle Tommy, the PNM abandoned the country.
They underdeveloped the country too.
And leave the people them in poverty. And why is they abandon the country? Lack of development. The person who was in charge resigned and gone without medical complication. And the government come now, win by a clear majority, beat the PNM bad. Leave them with 13 pestilence and developing this country. Not using the parliament privilege and the majority they have to hush up all you. And I think they're supposed to be using that more to hush up all you. Using it to develop the country, and the PNM have a problem with that. All you should be ashamed of yourself. All you having consultation. All over the country now, all you saying all you having consultation. I watch it in Tobago. Tobago have community talk. And they know all the good things that could happen for Tobago. Panyard and Panten that don't have, they have none of that. But PNM spent 20 straight years there. Ain't accomplished nothing. And all the PNM people them know what Tobago could have now. The intelligent people disclassify that type of people as hypocrite and deceitful people. Any knowledgeable person that can read and write and could understand right from wrong could clearly say the PNM is a waste of time right now. They're fooling people. They're lying to me. Why would you allow people to just lie to you? Because of politics and because of tribal thinking. Because it's not even politics, it's tribal thinking. Not because you're black, you have to support wrong. Not because you're black, You have to support a black leader who's sending you down to the precipice. That is not black thinking. Black thinking is progressive thinking. Black thinking is black development thinking. Black thinking is black community development. Black thinking is not P&M. Black thinking is progressive thinking. And after that progressive thinking, you must see achievement. That is black thinking. Black thinking is not P&M. That is irrelevant thinking. That is tribal thinking. And that is complete racism. Trinidad and Tobago and listeners of WZYE 95.9 FM. Good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon to all of you. To all of the listeners, good afternoon. Uncle Tommy, call all the numbers there for them before they get my horse.
Yeah, I have some voice notes I'm going to play. Number here is 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let's hear what this guy has to say now.
They call him what? Intellectual, really? Okay, and that's a matter of choice. Now listen.
Take the call.
Let's listen to the reporter. Go ahead, reporter. Go ahead, reporter.
Yes, good afternoon again, my brother. You
No
see,
worry.
when I hear the PNM, this is politics. When I hear the PNM talking about where the government will get money from, this is why I call on the good Arnold Roberts to give us some of the avenues that I heard him speak about long time ago, where the PNM priority is with spending money local and abroad, where the PNM heavy expenditure was. The heavy expenditure was never amongst the community. It was not among social development. It was not there. It was a payment to put meeting in place. This one going here, contract there. So there was not about the people. So once them areas being blocked, there will be money to spend on the people. And this is where the UNC know they is going to get money to give the people what they have to do for the people. As the PNN area of expenditure was stopped. Them and the contractors. Just imagine in this country, you was paying a person $9,000 a month for 5 years and didn't report for duty one day in one of these relief programs. You could imagine that? You know, about $9,000 a month for 5 years? These areas have been stopped. That money will always be there once you stop it. Because when you call a budget, the budget is the budget to run the country for the year. And that is why the people will call a budget. And once you spend the money the proper way, it will work. But they stop the mismanagement and the hemorrhaging of the treasury once you remove inward and the hemorrhaging of the treasury being stopped there. This is not only local, this is not only election laws, you know. But the money we stop from running out through a channel that the PNM put in place. And once inward, Stuart Young, Paris Awari, Amy Brown, Ms. Beckles, once these people named calling in politics in Trinidad and Tobago, great is the UNC. Coming up beside this as well, the Prime Minister, then somebody else in the UNC again, and then somebody else in the UNC again. I'll go on. Good afternoon.
Thank you, reporter.
Oh, God. Uncle Tommy, them are the chatter easy, you know. Them are the chatter easy, you know. Anna Munsabi said the amount of boo she said over here, I know who it is for, but I feel like for God, Joseph, the amount of boo. When I say don't give him no boo, the amount of boo she said for him over there. Oh, yes.
Elite athletes. Once you make that grade, every month or every year, you get a certain amount of money. That's the funding for elite athletes. Once you're placing a certain, you're operating at a certain level, you get that. That is different from if you win a gold, a silver, or a bronze at an international meet. They're two different things. Oh, gosh, boy. It's the same thing I tell you last 6.5 I had to tell you, boy. Nah, I didn't feel I want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Gordon Joseph, leave them thing alone now.
Again, Uncle Tommy,
Since the
COP
program
was
started and that.
again.
Never call them, Uncle Tommy?
So I guess she barely campus and be for she people. You know, it wasn't part of the diversification, you know, education, tourism, and the hospital was medical tourism because we have the best burn unit in the Caribbean in that hospital. And they were teaming up with Shriners, right, to come and do work here with children. So people wouldn't have to be looking for foreign exchange to go overseas to do operations for the children, right? Who patient was that? That was Patrick on too. That was Patrick on too. But you know, something is mentally wrong with them. And as you rightly said, what they like for themselves, they don't like for even their own their voter banks. They don't like that at all. That they see everything UNC did as doing it for their people. When she gave all the laptops and thing, did she give it to her people? Or she was giving it to everybody, every child, every single Form 1 child. And they but have no shame to ask where they're getting the money from. No shame whatsoever. When PNM was putting the country in debt, you didn't hear a word in English from none of these people. Father James, nobody. Now suddenly everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. But let them continue. If they feel that the UNC taking them on, UNC what I'm going to do with them. If all they don't want to help pass bills, that's all their business. Then the country will be looking at all year. And they could never say that when UNC was in opposition, they didn't help them pass bills. That would be a big lie. Because they did help them pass quite a few, I think it was 52 pieces of crime legislation. You hear? So let them carry on. Let them carry on about who they bill it for and who they didn't bill it for. That's the ambition they had. And here what? And they bill banks. They all for their people. They didn't even bill a school for their children. You hear? And that is the way they think. You know, in those anonymous groups, they call that stink thinking. And that is the PNM. Thanks a lot.
Miss Santa Cruz, you're damn right. You're right. So damn right. How could you govern a country? Take the call, Uncle Tommy.
Where, Mr. Florida?
Mr. Tommy, Mr. Sophie, Mr. Hansim, and everyone on this thing. Well, I don't care who idea it is. It could be ET idea. Want to develop the country for the future generation? Who cares?
True.
An idea, but just to put it into place, well, all right. You see, these things we trying to put plaque in front of us, it's not treatment. And that already makes sense. All I believe in, whoever idea it is, UNC, PNM, ET, Dr. Ed, Dr. Phil, whoever, it doesn't matter. Once it's implemented and it brings prosperity to the future generation of this country, that is all I care about. You see, we as the citizens have to show these politicians now. We don't care if it's your idea or who idea. We want to see betterment of the country. Look at the same one they call Brian Manning. You was involved with this Ministry of Finance. You was the one who was involved in this draconian measures with all these taxes and raising gases and everything. You was involved. You was in that ministry. And now you want to come and say who ideas this to do this and do that. Why you didn't implement your father ideas when you was in government?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And look, we living in America here. We don't care who, if it was Biden ideas or if it's Trump ideas or if it was George Bush ideas or if it was Obama ideas. Put it to make my life easier.
That's it.
And then after we will give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We let our government in Trinidad and Tobago to make these citizens' lives easier because all the money that's being spent is not PNM money, it's not UNC money, it's taxpayers' money. You know? And I know you have to call them out on the stupidness because let me give you our next example. We had a prime minister, right, who said, tighten your belt. We know of the government. You want everybody to be dependent on for the government. We had a prime minister who said that if we don't get the right dragon gas, cook. Mm-hmm. This UNC government is trying to diversify the economy. And people are seeing it now. People not seeing it. They're trying to diversify this economy to get away from this oil and gas. And look at Jordan, and look what Gordon come back to try to talk. Trying to make his point across. You see, that is how the trivial minds is. Simple things attract simple minds, like Gordon. We forget about that talk an hour and a half ago. You still come back with this talk. Simple things attract simple minds. We're going forward, we're going to the future. All right, guys, look on this thing.
Thank you, Mr. Florida.
So right. It's so right. Taxpayers' money must spend behind the future of taxpayers, sure. When I pay my tax, my grandchildren should benefit from my tax. Not P&M friends and family and financiers and business partner. We pay tax to develop the country. And we pay tax since 1956. And look at the country today. Our government has a struggle to bring back the country after all these years under the P&M. But when them talk, them had to talk so. What bothered me is they are fooling the future of the country. And they know that. Uncle Tommy, they know that. They know what they're doing is wrong. And they continue in that.
If you can get away with it, they continue.
The excuse is politics. Politics is you don't have to be a liar and a deceiver and a vindictive person to be in politics. If you're a transparent politician, you will get the job done. If you're coming in politics,
everywhere but in Trinidad.
If you're getting in politics to be a good politician and to do the work that you swear and the Bible or the Bhagavad Gita or whatever, and you swear to be a sincere politician, you will get the job done. And that is what we see in the UNC doing. You see, Kamala Prasad Bisasa never swear none of these religious books because she wants to represent all. Uncle Tommy, the lady, wants to represent all.
That's right.
Kamala Prasad Bisasa, citizens of this country, don't want a luxury home. She don't want a luxury vehicle again to drive. She don't need fancy food and fancy liquor and to fly all over the world with her husband. That stage of her life is over. She's the Prime Minister of the Republic now. A senior citizen, she come to work for the future of this country. She come to fix the mess that Brian Manning and Penny and Imbert and them create under Keith Rowley. And you all have a problem with that. if this country support the agenda of the PNM now, let's say we supporting the agenda of the PNM now, and we condemning the UNC for a national revitalization project. Where the hell only want this country to go? The most amount of vagrants, street dwellers, was created under the PNM the last 10 years. Go Brian Lara Promenade. Go to the Promenade in San Fernando. Go in your community. Go in all them abandoned agency house that PNM abandoned. You'll see them living there. You'll see them trying to sleep there any night. Brian Manning, that's what all you create. Lawlessness, homelessness, and no opportunity. All you create that. Always the proof of that. But people must apologize to your father for taking 30 million of our money to give our Obia woman to build a church quite in the bush where nobody can go. There's a tractor going there. That way Dwayne and La Jabless and Bubu Man. You know, long time they used to call them Bubu Man, Uncle Tommy.
Yep.
Only Bubu Man will go in the bush over there. Nobody asks yourself, what a woman doing quite in the bush over there? What kind of prayer praying? That probably Obia. That probably Obia. Your father was trying to break some Rowley Obia. That was two Obia was fighting. Keith Rowley in Likoto, and your father quite way somewhere. It was Arima somewhere in the bush.
Heights of Aripo.
Aripo, quite up in the bush over there. Which part there is a throw the dead body and them down the hill. That was that Penny constituency, yet?
Yep.
Yeah. None of them are asked. None of them are asked. Where you getting that money? How you can take we money and do that? Why don't take the money and your mother and father money and do that? And only watch all them wrongdoings. You know what is one of the reasons I will never like the PNM and I will never support the PNM? The wrongdoings. You see the evidence that David Nackett revealed who interfered with that little boy and who named and called? And today the PNM keep a blind eye towards it. Could never like all you. Could never like all you. Could never appreciate all you. You're all a bunch of wrongdoers and sinners. How could a human being, a politician who benefit from this country by being a minister, a government minister, a senator, and in authority, could know something like that? A little child die, sexual abuse, knowing who it is, and stay quiet. That's not your business. That's not your business. And all of them in the PNM are aware. Always not human being, always PNM. Try to condemn our administration, our government. Bright government, intelligent government. Using the numbers and matching the maths. Broadening the horizon to develop this country. And you all condemning it, criticizing it, and trying to belittle it. Why is you all spend so much of years and have this country in this predicament today? Why is Brian Manning? Why is you was thinking about buying a building? Children could not flush the toilet in the school. And mothers had to put toilet paper in children's bag to go to school. Why is you were thinking about buying a building?
Anyways, we are the home stretch. Put your closing voice notes in the chat of 973. 609 6509. Let's see. Caller, you live.
Yeah, Uncle Tommy, I was again. I'm the last role here.
Yeah, listen.
I wonder if Mr. Manning remembered when Kamala Prasad Bissetta was Prime Minister in 2010 to 15. She offered the people of East Port of Spain who were in those apartment buildings a MOU where they could own the apartments for $1. I wonder if you remember that.
Yeah,
$1. And what did the PNM do? They went, the people went to the representative of the areas and they told them it was a trick. And when they got into government, what they do? They demolished all these buildings and send them all over the country. I don't know if you remember that, Uncle Tommy and COP.
Yes.
Right? But that's what took place back then. So I don't remember that. Added to that, they have pauperized. The PNM has pauperized the population. You know, we had the rich, the middle class, and poor, right?
Yeah.
The middle class was eradicated out of existence. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Enjoy your evening.
You too. Thanks.
And it wasn't $1, was $100. And they was giving them deed for the property so that they could go to the bank and get a little money to renovate the home, and it would have been their own. PNM don't want nobody to have their own house at all. You know, in Maloney and La Hoqueta and all them PNM communities, 3-bedroom apartment house. La Hoqueta, Maloney alone have about 20 something of them buildings and them. You know how much money they just pay a month, Uncle Tommy?
$1.
$200 and $300 a month.
Okay.
And owing over $100 and something million in rent. I didn't say that. Camille Robinson Reggie said that.
Wow.
And all the PNM interested to do is how the people them living in this high-rise building, apartment, abandoned it for years. All in Nelson Street, they will be showing who flush toilet upstairs, and running downstairs, in other people's apartment, and going downstairs in other people's apartment with pipe leaking, all kind of thing. For years, the people them speaking about that. Brian Manning, Camille Robinson Regis, Penny.
No maintenance.
This government had to take all measures to ensure the National Revitalization Project accomplished. Bring out the army and work with the army, the whole of Port of Spain, people can't complain. Just find some way for them to rest their head. Don't bring them too much down south. Not too much south down. They all Toko and thing good. All Toko, it have plenty land down. They all Toko, Sandy Grande, and them areas. It have plenty land down there still. Sorry for saying that, but it just had a PNM mentality. They just come and disrupt communities. Why PNM don't want nothing good in this country? Why it is every PNM ministers from 1956 today properly well off? Properly well off. And the community in the worst. Uncle Tommy, how could you be a parliament representative for over 40 years and your community that you're representing become the most dangerous community, the worst set of infrastructure, no set of pipe-borne water, Most of the young people that in your community, in the 95% black, 5% white statistic in jail, and you classify yourself as an MP and a representative. How on earth you can classify yourself as that? You suppose the constitutional responsibility you have as an MP is to create opportunity for your community and create a better life for the people and them. You all fail miserably with that. You see pain, destruction, and unhappiness in the community, and you say that representation. And quarreling with our government now, who delivering? What they promising? Promise made, promise deliver. Promise made, promise deliver. Promise made, promise kept. They have a problem with that.
Well, they will have to keep their problems to themselves, because the agenda has to be fulfilled and the focus has to be kept by the governance.
And they have to be exposed.
Yep.
I am one going to expose them. WZYE 95.9 FM must expose them.
We're going to speak truth all the time. Truth.
They are disgusting human being. They are disgusting human being. To condemn a government that is trying to be accountable. Uncle Tommy, when you have a government that being accountable to the people them who put them over there, that is democracy.
That's it.
That is why we put them there. When a government could have consultation and tell you, this is what we want to do. We want to do this. Will you allow this to be done? That is accountability. The government wasn't just going to take we money just so with this revitalization project. They bring innovative ideas. They show us video. They had consultations. What they're going to do, what they want to do when they go in office. And we give them the rights by using our finger and vote for them and put them in office to accomplish the goals that will benefit the citizens of this country. You don't want that, PNM. Well, okay, if you don't want it, leave the country. Why don't go Barbados and live? Why don't go Venezuela and live? Why don't go Greenland and live? Leave the country. But don't stay here and disrupt the country so that you can get enough money to go and buy $100 and something million taxpayers building. That's what I want. Thank God them project fail. And it must have some ways and some means for national security and the Attorney General office to explain to this country where they was getting that money from. And how come in 5 years you in office, you could be so independent and so successful. You could be so independent and so successful. And people believe in you so much that if you don't have that money, an organization can lend that money to you because they have confidence in you. Many people have confidence in me, but they wouldn't give me that kind of money. If I in office, if I is a minister, and probably they can see where they can get back, they might give me it. Was that you doing, Brian Manning? Uncle Tommy, have any voice note or thing there? I think we need to go at the top of the hour.
Yes, top of the hour, we're going to come back and wrap up.
Yeah. Later rest.
We have one voice still.
Later rest.
Let's see.
Good afternoon again, Uncle Tommy, Wall Street COP, and to everybody out there, one for the road. Well, Mrs. Prasad, we saw the warm welcome that the children of Tobago gave to Mrs. Prasad, the Cessa, right? But you know that have the PNM and them ANSI. Man, it have a banshee, a PNM banshee, named Jennifer, put up a post. Oh, what? Rowley was the best leader. Rowley, look at Rowley with the children. Look how Rowley loved the children. But I want to remind her, Mrs. Prasad Bissessa set the pace for that. The warm welcome with the children. We saw from the time she came in, all the good things that she did for the children of this country, with, especially at Christmas time and all of that. Right? And it wasn't Mrs. Prasad Bissessa who took away the grant from the children with cerebral palsy and shut down the empowerment center and stop the laptop program and all that. No. So when you want to talk about who loved the children more, it's Mrs. Prasad Bissessa, not Keith Rowley. Not him at all, at all, at all. So they cannot make any kind of comparison. The man is a failure. He was even a failure as a father from history, we hearing it. Because we heard about his history with gas. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, so let's do the top of the hour.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Well, COP, you have some closing remarks?
Uncle Tommy, I didn't send a video. I didn't send a video for you earlier on.
Yes, I saw it. I saw it, but I was unable to play it for the video to play.
Well, right. No, well, that is my closing comment now.
All right, so let me get back to it.
No, well, you mightn't get the video, but you'll get the audio.
I got the audio.
You might get the audio. Yeah. That's my closing comment. And Trinidad and Tobago, let us work with this government. Let us support this government, not because I'm a UNC and because you are UNC. Work with the government because of the future of your community. Once you see positivity and leaders that working on behalf of your community, don't condemn people for that. Support people with good minds. Support that. That is how our community is going to develop. By being honest and transparent. And eradicating all wastage. If we eradicate all wastage in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, it's over $6 billion to $8 billion we will be saving every year.
All right, let's listen to your closing remarks.
Uncle Tommy, we need to save that money. Closing comments from Mr. COP.
COP, I hear the audio. I just see the lion. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. All right, let me take this from KFC before I continue. Go ahead, KFC.
COP, Uncle Tommy and Professor Worship.
Yes, sir.
And tomorrow meet again.
Yes, pleasant night.
We support the government. We see improvement and betterment for the children.
Yes, sir.
Because people support our government for the last 9 years. We see opportunities and betterment to the community. And our government, they comment on without the blueprint of right? The country and make it to a place where standard. That's the pain another talk about. Them only talk about that plans, only broken promises, not to materialize,
Yep.
So we work with the honorable Commissioner Testa, but you can't get one to get about three or four terms straight away from the PN, man. Because they come with the lies and things. I don't know what brand man, I don't know. Well, you will get money borrowing, young and strong, very big, and you have plenty baby in Bali house. The past sheep dog, the past sheep part of the federal coast, the opportunity is there. Bless and take them or let me tell you.
Bless him. All right, let me try you again.
The man don't even have workers in the company.
Let's try this again.
The company don't even have workers. If you're getting problem with it, don't study that, Uncle Tommy.
It's playing now.
I hear that, Uncle Tommy. If you're getting problem, don't study that.
No, it's playing.
It's playing, but it's not coming across.
You're not hearing it?
No. It's not playing.
All right, so let me.
No, it's not playing. It's not playing.
It's actually played from beginning to end.
Yeah, but that it's coming across. It's coming across on the air. No, but that's nothing. Trinidad and Tobago, think positive. Don't be negative. Be cool, calm, and collective. Set goals in life. You young people out there, set goals in life. Think positive and be transparent. And to all transparent and law-abiding citizens, open your eyes. Open your eyes and see development and applaud development. See destruction and condemn destruction. In fact, what I'm telling you, see the PNM and condemn the PNM, because that is the definition of destruction. Trinidad and Tobago and listeners all over the Caribbean and all over the world that listen to WZYE 95.9 FM. We had a wonderful program. Professor Wall Street, you and your family, take your rest, brother. I hope you reach home safe. Mama go take care of you when you reach home safe. And I'm giving Professor Wall Street wife 10 out of 10 for motivating him, encouraging him, and inspiring him to be who he are today and the athlete that he are today and the proud and joy that he bring to WZYE and the citizens of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Professor Wall.
Thank you,
Uncle
COP.
Tommy, have a wonderful afternoon, Uncle Tommy.
Same to you, COP, and your family too. Closing comments from Ms. Santa Cruz. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. It is the one who gets people to do great things. That's from Ronald Reagan. Thank you, Ms. Santa Cruz. Let me see if there's anything else here. That's about it.
Ms.
Okay.
Santa Cruz has some hypothetical closing remarks, you know.
Oh yeah. I have from Steve Jobs, and it goes like this: you have to be burning with an idea or a problem or a wrong that you want to right. If you're not passionate enough from the start, you'll never stick it out. That's from Steve Jobs. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror. You have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're ready to give them a hand up. Love you all. Stay strong. Stay safe. We'll see each other tomorrow, God willing, from 7 to 10.
Aisha Wells, this is for you.
Good night.
And all the listeners of WAS TV, good night. Love you guys.
Thank you, COP. And we'll see each other tomorrow, God willing.
God willing. Have a great evening, Uncle Tommy.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Trinidad and Tobago.
Let's say bye-bye to Penny.
No more red. No more red. No more red. No more red. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win. We want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. I'm a fight the We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red. 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 No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.